Alright, Shalom. We'll start first by giving all praises and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakakudash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. And greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect, those that's given their life freedom, to earn their salvation. Shalom unto you. Anyway, this is a new, another Weaned with Milk movies. It's the movie, this time, Transcendence. Okay, the Johnny Depp movie Transcendence. Okay, and I tried to upload the video a couple times, and of course YouTube wasn't having it, so I have to go back to an older style of hopefully the clip that I want to show will depict it. And then the second part of this, because I wanted to do a couple parts, another part of this that I'll try to do, I'll explain another scenario, another viewpoint, if you will, to watch the movie through. But it's just a good movie. Some people don't understand it, don't like it. Hey man, if you have your spiritual eyes open, you can see everything that's going on in this movie. Okay, so I'll read the. It came out in 2014. A mystery thriller. Blah blah blah. Okay, here's the premise of the movie. It says, Dr. Will Castor, played by Johnny Depp, the world's foremost authority on artificial intelligence, is conducting highly controversial experiments to create a sentient machine. Okay, the extremists, and what that sentient machine is basically a computer that will be self-aware, that will be human, that can enhance the human population. He said if you get this technology put into you, it will have the collective, this sentient will have the collective knowledge of everybody in the history of the world. More knowledge than everybody in the history. It's like having the Internet of Things and the Internet at your fingertips. Okay, you can use everything about it to your benefit or to your destruction, whichever, right? It says, when extremists try to kill the doctor, they inadvertently become the catalyst for him to succeed. Will's wife, Evelyn, that's the key thing, Will and Evelyn, okay? Evelyn, played by Rebecca Hall, and best friend Max, played by Paul Bettany, can only watch as his thirst for knowledge evolves to an omnipresent quest for power. Omnipresent, what is that? That's like the Most High. Okay, trying to be like the Most High. And his loved ones soon realize that it may be impossible to stop him. Alright. I mean that's not a complete nutshell, but that's pretty good to get you to watch the movie without giving it away. Well, I'm gonna give the movie away. So maybe not in this part though. So I'm gonna play this clip, and Lord willing, they let it roll. I'm gonna try to keep it short. But Lord willing, they let this movie play, because it's an excellent movie. So many levels to enjoy this movie, y'all. Alright, hold on. It's powerless. Stoplights out. Cell phones on the ground. People in line. People tinkering, doing nothing. Look, martial law troop. So much in this movie. Look, I gotta pause that. If I can get back. Look, we tell you about the economic collapse, right? We tell you about here at Great Millstone. We tell you about all that. It says no milk, no dairy, no fridge. Don't ask. It says for trade, bicycles, precious. Look at the things that's important now. Bicycles for transportation. You saw that other car had no wheels on it that the guy was sitting in the back of, right? The SUV. So precious goods, grains and vegetables, if you have them, metals, gasoline, fuel, housing. I can't see the other words right there. Materials. Let me see. I can't catch it. Yeah, it's a whole list of things similar to on Book of Eli and in the road. You know, the things that are of value in a world that's shut down is devalued. You know, in this world, like we don't hold simple things like in the Book of Eli, like a wet nap. A wet nap was valuable. That's your bath. You know, simple things. All right, things that we throw away. You know, people probably salt packets and pepper packets. Things we throw away today that people wish in a world like this, when the world collapses, the economy collapses, and there's martial law in the streets, and there's the power shut off. Like, it's a different world in that day. So I'm gonna keep playing a little bit more. That was pretty much the point, but I'm gonna play a little more. People walking around, baskets, bikes, troops, probably food lines.
They say there's power in Boston. Some phone service in Denver. Things are far from...
Right, but things are far from what they were. Look, overgrown houses. When they flash back into the movie, it was overgrown. Well, this movie shows you what's coming to the country. Okay, a couple of things. I didn't even play the whole scenario of the transhumanism. There's a whole, matter of fact, I'm gonna put that in this video. He explains the transhumanism. Okay, but first, let me get second address. Bear with me one moment. All right, gotta bring out Amos chapter 8 right quick. Amos 8:11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord." Because there's no internet. And the men of the Lord not going to be on the streets when all that craziness and martial law and all that's going on. Okay? All right? It said, "They shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even unto the east. They shall run to and fro. They shall seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and the young men faint for thirst." No knowledge, man. No understanding of what's going on. Just caught in the mix. When we were explaining before it happened, you people didn't take heed. The movie showed you, and you still didn't take heed. Okay? All right? So, let's go from there. We're going to go to second address. Just right quick. Chapter 15. I don't want the top. I want, let me read this. "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord." We've been, the Heavenly Father has put these words in our mouth, and we've been speaking it. We've been prophesying it to you. We've been saying it before. Okay, that's what prophesy means, to say before. We've been saying it before it actually happens. "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true," meaning it's going to happen. "They shall know there have been a prophet among them." All right. Now let me jump down. Let me see where I want verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands. And there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another." Because there's also going to be a famine of bread. Okay? And it's going to get to that. Well, there won't be food. Yeah, you're not going to have the word of the Lord out on the streets, and you're not going to understand that. But there's also going to be a famine of bread. Okay, there won't be any food. Okay, it's going to say that. It says, and people are going to take the guns and strong arm you with knives and whatever they got to take from you the things you want. If you have a jacket and it's cold, guess what? They're going to take your jacket. If you got a basket full of goodies, trinkets and tinkering toys, or whatever you want to call them, things that can be used, bike pumps and and all of this other type of stuff for air, they're gonna take those things from you with no problem. Who's gonna stop them? No one. Reading on, it says, "And there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Whether it's, you look at it from the angle of You don't have cars or whatever to get to these places. Okay, like they were talking about bicycles. Very important thing to have in that day. But the martial law troops aren't going to let you go into these next cities. You off from crossing certain borders. Okay, especially if you don't have their chip. All right. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. People gonna be, when nighttime in this day, like they got it all peaceful looking, because they have the martial law troops out there, right? But when nighttime comes, people gonna go crazy, man. People gonna go. They gonna invade one another, man. This is not gonna be all orderly like the movie. And that was Berkeley, a old high society ass town. Okay, you let these ghettos in certain places in the world, a white man walking around with a nice peacoat jacket, warm and whatever else. You let that go down in the hood, man, and see what happens. Jake gonna invade that man. You let Jake walk through the other one, they probably gonna shoot that Jake down. You Negro, Latino, or Native American, they gonna probably shoot you down. All right, going into their towns. All right. Verse 19, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Hey, I need that food. What? Kill your neighbor for the food. I don't care how many Super Bowls we watch, how many years our kids played together. We need to eat over here. And you got food and I'm taking it from you. It says, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, the modern day sword is the gun, and spoil their goods and take what they got because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. These things are coming. We'll jump now to the 16th chapter. Toward the end of the verse. I think I want 70. It's close. Yeah. Yeah. It says, verse 68, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away, being out with they're gonna capture us the men of the Lord and try to get us to change, to turn from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. You're gonna get destroyed for turning to the dark side, so to speak, turning, to take the chip, in the hour, failing in the hour of temptation. Okay, it says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Okay. It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. That's the same thing we already talked about. Just like Katrina, and what's the one up there in Boston after the bomber? They're going to go through the cities and go through and see who's in there. And what they want, they're going to take. Who they want, they're going to take. Okay, and who they don't, they may kill, they may rape, they may going to do all kinds of things, man. Okay, it says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Okay, hear ye, O my beloved, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Okay, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your God. And this movie has all those other types of scenarios in it. Okay, the martial law scenario. That's the opening scene. No power. So what are you gonna do when your medicine refrigerated? Okay. And they say there's power in Boston. Phone service in Denver. The only place where there's what are you people gonna do when your internet shuts off? When your power shuts off? When there's no more gasoline? You're gonna lose your minds. Okay? You people are going to lose your minds. Anyway, that's an excellent place to stop on this video. Lord willing, I do get to do the other videos. I can't really show footage. I'm going to see how this small piece of footage goes, if they'll let it upload. Lord willing, they do. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. Excellent movie. Check it out. And it talks about how, matter of fact, I'll give this away. This movie talks about how they have to stop the sentient computer that's now the supposedly or possibly the spirit of Will Castor, Evelyn's husband, how it's supposed to be his spirit that's within this computer, that's self-aware. To shut it all down, they have to shut off everything in the world all the internet in the world, which an EMP is an electric magnetic pulse. Okay? And they don't play into that part of the movie. Those other movies I played before kind of show you that. But it leads up to how the internet got so big that it could possibly do that. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I have another scenario or two to play. I want to see how this one kind of runs on the internet, see if they let this play up. So, anyway, with that, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Arakakodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. Greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect. Shalom.